This is a continuation of the review videos that I had to delete because YouTube weren't happy that I took images from a manga website that we all know of. Super a bit early, right? So yeah, anyways, I'm going to review Naruto 573, Bakuman 165, which is from issue 10, and Bleach 480. So yeah, if you don't know already, from when you have seen, if you've seen, haven't seen my previous review videos of manga, I do the Bakuman from before because it takes forever to translate. There's so much text. So I do Bakuman 1 week later, and then next week when this week's Bakuman comes out, etc., etc. So anyways, on to Naruto. Oh yeah, also I've been getting a lot of comments, well okay, not a lot of comments, but like 2 or 3 comments in my recent videos complaining about my pronunciation of the names and places of the Japanese characters and manga, etc., etc. So, yes, if I mispronounce something, then, you know, I'm only human. Fortunately, I'm not a ninja. I'm not a Japanese person, and sometimes actually I'll probably try and say something Japanese and it'll just sound just worse. I'll actually sound racist, and you know I don't want to bring racism to YouTube, so yeah. Anyways, so we start Naruto with Naruto taunting Toby, which, to be honest, if I were in Naruto's boots or shoes, I really wouldn't do that because Toby's pissed. You can tell he's pissed. I'll go into why you can tell he's pissed. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but, you know, he's pissed. Anyways, on the ground level, on the floor thing, you know, that place where people stand, Kakashi and Guy are talking, as you do, you know, I guess they're allowed to do that. I thought it was quite nice, actually, a nice touch from Kishimoto, because throughout the whole series, Guy has been talking about the power of youth and how he feels like he's still trying to be young and emulate that, you know, spirit in his, you know, as part of his like ninja way. And like this is like the first time I think that he has admitted how old he feels in comparison to Naruto, which kind of emotionally emphasizes Naruto's growth, I think, which is kind of cool. But then Kakashi sort of like whips him into shape, and it's nice to see that like friendship / rivalry between Kakashi and Guy. I swear, if any one of those die, I'm gonna bust a mad. Yeah, about Toby being pissed. There's an interesting thing. I can't really think of the word, so I'm just gonna go for thing. Bear with me. Where we see like rain on Toby's arm, and he thinks at first it's sweat. I think this is like really intentional because there are like loads of theories about, you know, obviously who is Toby, how much of him is real, like is he an Uchiha, all this stuff. But I think for him to like think that he's sweating makes him more human, or less like a vessel or like a creation or like a monster or something like that, you know, like he is reacting to Naruto, and which actually tells the reader and us like, holy crap, Naruto is like freaking sick, which is always cool. Long gone have the days, long gone have the, let me try this again. Okay, I got it now, okay. Long gone with the days of Naruto being weak. That's all I really wanted to say. Yeah, so Toby continues talking about how he doesn't really think of Naruto, of anything other than something to stimulate Sasuke a little bit, you know, hint hint, nudge nudge, you know what I mean. So while Sasuke is looking for this stimulation, I guess Toby is just, you know, got other plans. But anyways, on a more serious note, if Toby's not actually looking for more in Naruto other than Sasuke's sex toy, perhaps Kabuto has got more planned for Naruto and is really, is looking at him, because I don't understand, because Toby mentioned something about, who Naruto really is, and obviously the only person he could be referring to is the Sage of the Six Paths, and there's been theories flying around about how Naruto being the reincarnate, and I read an interesting theory that he's not a reincarnate, he is actually the soul of the original sage. Like, he will become the sage, because the sage stored part of his soul into the Kyubi. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to do an epic anime voice, Kyubi, and then whoever the Jinchuriki may be will gather this. Well, not whoever it may be, but Naruto will then become the sage and perhaps get Renengan. So Kishimoto draws us away from that. Draws us away from that to see Inoichi? Ino's dad giving some speech in under 20 seconds to raise the spirits of everyone, and so everyone wants to go and fight for Naruto, and you see everyone's little personal monologue, which is nice, seeing it's pretty cheesy, to be honest. Yeah, it's very cheesy, but it's nice, you see Kiba's rivalry, and I like Choji's remark about how the joke was that he was fat and Naruto stupid, and now they're neither, and how everything changes and not what they initially seem. Shino's comment just made me crack up. I mean, he's just while all this cheese is being melted on the pages in front of us, Shino's just I don't need a reason, I'm just going to help him, cool. And also what I found sakura was that Kishimoto really focused on Hinata. She got a whole page to herself talking about holding Naruto's hand. And Sakura didn't really get much. She got a bit of a panel talking about how she's chasing after Naruto and everything. But it's kind of weird. I mean, obviously since Sasuke's run away and it's been the Great War, then and all this stuff that's been happening in Shippuden. I forgot to say Sasuke and Sakura and Hinata. Yeah, okay, I've done it now. The first part of Naruto, it was so orientated about Team 7, and now we hardly see any of Sasuke, and just a little bit more of Sakura, but that's hardly any, so it's almost like Kishimoto. You're going to get tired of this, aren't I? I'm tired of it. I'm just trying to make a point. Anyways, yeah, Kishimoto can't really find a place for Sakura. I can't take myself seriously. Okay, I've spent way too long on Naruto, so quick things that I want to say. Page 14 was mind-blowing. The art was just crazy. Who said that Naruto didn't have good art, because that was just flawless. It's interesting to see that they had loads and loads of footprints, and then it goes to the another section. You just see the one set of footprints in another part of mud. Then you see Sasuke looking fucking evil, more evil than I've ever seen. I had a fangirl experience. I was like, oh, Sasuke. Not quite like that, but but I think it's interesting to see just the one set of footprints as well as the big set of footprints. I have a feeling maybe Sasuke and the friendly ones are gonna have a bit of a fight off. Perhaps that would be cool, or that they'll come into contact of something. Anyways, I need to move on because this video is getting really long. Oh yeah, and Naruto came second this week in the rankings. If you want to see the rankings, then just type in weekly Shonen Jump rankings, and a live journal should come up. So yeah. Bleach 480. I was hyped for this. I was like, yes, finally Bleach is gonna not only come back after a 3-week hiatus, but it's gonna be sick. And also, I saw the rankings before I read it, and it's ranked first. It came top of the lot, And recently it's been ranked sort of, well, before it, the last arc, it was like being ranked like 18, and that's out of 20, so it wasn't doing well. So I was really, really hyped for it. I saw the cover page, I saw the colour pages, I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. And the new captain's look, can't remember his name, the weird purple looking one. Yeah, it looks like really cool with his new design, but they were all in sort of like army mode, and there was like all these hollows coming in. It's just like, this is so cool. I really hope that the plot is going to be like mysterious and like, I don't know, just a bit more like, you know, right at the beginning of Bleach when it was all about like Aizen like killing the guy and being hidden in the sword, and it was like, oh, it's so cool. But Taikubo fooled us again. He fooled us. Okay, so this chapter, after 3 weeks of waiting, we get a chapter where we are introduced to 2 new characters we don't care about, we've never seen before. They look really generic, they're both short, they look really weak, they've got black hair, they look boring, they look like quite a lot of the characters gone before. They go back to Karakura Town, so the same bloomin' setting as so many other arcs before it, with boring buildings all looking exactly the same, and then they get attacked by some hollows. The hollows look pretty cool, I must say, and I must give kudos to Kubo, because he does kill one of them off. I don't know whether I'm giving kudos because I'm happy about that, and I actually don't know if it's dead. The person's dead. I don't even know if it was a girl, to be honest. I think it was a girl. He died, and then the person's running away looking really scared, about to get killed, and then Ichigo comes in with a big slash and is like, oh, I am here, my name is Kurosaki Ichigo, I am the best. It's just like, not again. Lastly, Bakuman, 165, came third in the rankings of issue 10, the one we haven't seen yet, the untranslated version that has come out in this issue, issue 11, has come 5th, which is interesting because I thought this one would be a good one, or the next one will be a good one, but perhaps not. Anyways, this chapter I really liked, had some awesome stuff with Azuki. I mean, I've been waiting for Azuki for like so long. I mean, she's supposedly a main character, but we see her as much as Sasuke, you know. I mean, who does that apart from Kishimoto? So really cool to see her, and we get like a better insight to her character, which is nice, because to be honest I don't really know her character very well, because we only see her as the really shy, kind of weird girl. I mean, she weird, so that was really nice, and also interesting plot development, as someone on internet forums knows that Ash and Roji Muto is a duo. One's married, and one, Mashiro, is apparently dating a famous voice actress, who coincidentally people think is Riruka, who is a up-and-coming voice actress who was the friend of like an assistant. So it looks like it could get interesting that way. Oh, and also they're doing auditions. She might go for the audition, she might get the part instead of Azuki Miho, meaning that their dreams do not come true even though we think it, meaning that Bakuman will go on for another millennia. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Sorry that I had to rush at the end. I really wanted to keep my video lengths down, because I'm reviewing more than one chapter of manga in one video. Most reviewers just do like one chapter per video. I'm trying to do 3. So, and I got really into Naruto because Naruto was sick. So yeah, anyways, if you like my videos, please subscribe. I'm going to have like loads more art videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. I'm entering My Name is Name 5 to be precise on his account name. I'm entering that contest, so look out for that. Deadline is 16th of February if you're interested. And I should be doing more of these reviews. Every week I'll be doing these reviews. I might add in reviews about like, you know, movies or games, and I want to make another debate video on whether Shippuden Naruto was better than Shippuden Part 1. So yeah, do subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.